Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
I have no idea. My face feels greasy. What is going on, everybody? It's the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. And normally, this is the third time. Well, you know what? Hold up. What's going on, Troy Mitchell? Ding dong. I don't know what to say if the witch is dead, because maybe now with the Board of Education being thrown back at the states, our kids won't be dumb. I mean, it won't be centralized at the federal level and the parents actually have a say. But everybody, before we even bring our first guest on, she is running, and we got to do the intro too, but she is running for mayor. And I looked it up, Diamondhead. It said Hawaii. Hawaii? We got somebody from Hawaii, and then it said Mississippi. I said, phew, child. Because I said, how's she going to back swim over here to come to the rally? Dave, get the show started. Because, you know, the rally is coming up quick. Respect yourself. So 2 weeks, Troy, we're going to be pushing it. Respect yourself. Just like Donald Trump is pushing the Board of Education and Department of Education. And then you had J.D. Vance talk about, at least I don't take 4 shots before speaking. He done called Kamala Harris a drunk. I said, way to go. That is presidential material. Now, speaking of material, we got somebody that is a mayor material. It's tight race. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that don't know. Let's just bring her on. Hey, Heidi, how you doing out there?
Hi.
Okay, you're running. I went and looked it up. You have people you have other candidates that's in the race. What made you actually want to run for mayor of Hilton Head. And is this on the beach? Because if it is, invite me. But go ahead.
No, it's not on the beach. We're close to the beach, but
And,
not quite on the
and
beach.
it's Diamond Head. It's
I
Diamond.
decided to throw my hat in the ring because Carl is, I always hear him either through, meeting with friends or when he goes to business club meetings saying, we have to get involved. Everyone needs civically.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I was actually just going to run for city council. And then it, I was told that Diamondhead is actually a city manager run city. So, and not a mayoral run city. So the mayor really is just another, not to minimize the role, but is just another city council person, but she presides over the meetings and, she's a figurehead and representation of the city. So I thought, well, unlike Carl, who reaches for that high fruit on the tree, I like to go down there by the roots, and work my way up. But I thought, well, why not? There was only one person in the race at the time, and I thought, well, I mean, that doesn't seem right to win by default. So
So
I
what
thought
do
I'm
you want
gonna
to see?
give it a try.
What do you want to see for your community that's going to make you stand out and actually win that seat, win the race? What is going to make you change Diamond Head for the better than what is going on right now?
Well, I oversee the finances of both of our companies, and I can use my fiscal background to bring that to the role, look over the budget, work with the council members to see where we can cut and give back to the taxpayers. I think we can do a better job of marketing our city. We have 2 championship golf courses, and we're known as a golf community. I'd like to be a sought after community, like the Bay St. Louis is and Biloxi. I mean, we have the amenities. We should be able to, you know,
Now, when you're saying
be able
marketing
to
better,
draw more
you want the
people to our community.
you want the tourism to actually come into your community. And
Right.
how far are you when it comes to the gaming and all different things besides the golf course that would bring people into your community to bring the economic impact that you're looking for?
Right. Well, it's our amenities. I mean, like I said, we have 2 championship golf courses. We have pools, we restaurants. They're building a new Main Street development in Diamond Head. I like to attract more diversified industries. More retail shops, restaurants, entertainment. That kind of thing.
Wow. So with two people in the race, what is are you going door to door? Are you doing
Mhm.
emails? Are you doing like that Facebook ads and different things like that?
Oh, all of the above. Yeah. I enjoy going to door. It's scary. You never know who's going to be answering that door.
Are
But
you
for the
you
most part, it's been pretty positive. I only got one door slammed in my face. So I guess, compared to all the compared to all the other doors, I guess I'm doing good. But I'm doing all of the above. I think we're gonna do more videos too. We have a mailer that's gonna go out here, and we're at the end of the month. We're gonna do like a meet and greet. So yeah.
how many terms will you be sitting when you win your race? So if it's
Oh,
not
I'm sorry.
mayor, how many consecutive years do you have in that seat when you win it?
There's 4, but
Wow.
I'm for term limits. So I've already pledged that I'm only going to serve for 2 years.
Wait a minute, you're not going to start with like, I'm coming in here with term limits. You're going to get enemies. You're going to get enemies in a small town.
Girl, I already got enemies. So just because I decided to run,
Why are they mad at you just because you decided to get up and do your civic duties?
that's a good question. Maybe we should
Wow.
find them and bring them onto your show.
Are they Democrats? Because that's probably going to be a no. If they don't believe in God, family, country, support Donald Trump. bringing God back in our fabric of our nation, being for the betterment of our children, not confusing them, bringing down less taxes and more closeness in a community. If they don't believe in law and order and they think there's 167 anything that goes, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not only one perfect person walk this earth, but if they're not even an 80-20 with us, then that's not something that I don't even want to compromise with, because those type of people will actually cause a small town to become a bigger community with a lot of people that riffraff. They'll start wanting riffraff in their communities, and I only want to get behind candidates that want to keep that closeness, that bondness, while growing, but also recognizing everybody's constitutional rights.
Oh,
Dave,
absolutely. That's why it's shocking to me, but
can you come
you
this
know,
way?
it is what it is.
Oh, I was telling my husband because my computer like clicked off. Now, when Stan reached out to me, I know when Stan usually throw his hat behind someone, they're outstanding person. But when you stood up in your community to run for it, what did you see, and who actually gave you the most opposition? It's the whole thing, baby.
Um, I, I, I don't, there isn't one particular, it's just, people want to support who they want, and I'm all for that. That's what democracy is all about. But, there should be more than one name too, if you're running for a position, and especially for mayor. And, you know, uh, it, that's, yeah, I don't know.
How long has the incumbent, the one you're running against, how long have they actually been sitting in office?
Oh, well, she's not seeking reelection. It's me and Anna Lisi. She's currently our Ward 2 city councilwoman.
Wait a
So,
minute. So this is a seat that's actually up for grabs. Oh
yes.
wow. You finna this is gonna be a hootenanny of a time. How big is your community?
Nanny?
I'm southern. I'm so back southern. I came from Georgia. You in Mississippi. I know bless your heart is something that is in the back of your mind that you want to say a lot.
Yeah. You know how it is.
But now, when it comes to this, what is her credential, and then how did you outpace her, or what set you apart? Since this is an open race with two different ones, she's already over the ward too. You said what?
Hmm.
Okay, and now she's stepping down from that, and she wants this position. Both of y'all, when you have your debate, what is gonna be setting aside from both of y'all, and why your community need to vote for you?
Well, there'll be a forum with all the candidates. There won't be a debate between her and I. We have gone to several like church groups. We had one today, and I think my business background sets me apart. I mean, she has been on the city council for 3 years.
Mhm.
She does know the city better than I do, which, is to be expected. But also, too, I mean, I ran two businesses, one for 25 years. So I think I have the mental capacity to be able to, learn the role fairly quickly and be able to, you know, uh, make our community brighter for not just myself, but for all the residents.
Let everyone know about your background, just a little bit about your background, and what is going to set you apart from your opponent.
Well, Carl and I, we started two businesses. One in 2000, we started Farmer Fresh Produce, and in 2016, we started the Produce GPO. I oversee the finances for both. So going back to the beginning of our interview, like I said, I can look at the books, can see where maybe we can cut spending, give back to the taxpayers. We can market Diamondhead better. Um, and also, maybe, and bring back the amenities, bring in some more revenue for the city. So it's all financial.
Okay, because now, because how many people are you going to be over or working right along with?
There's, I believe, like 9,500. Oh, on the city council?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's five. There's four wards, so each has a council person, and then there's a council person at large.
And then
So
there's
there's six of
95,000
us.
residents. There's 95,000 residents. That's still a nice.
9,500.
Well, still a nice one. That's a nice. This is the city or the county?
We're a city.
That's still a nice sized city. And
Yeah,
so
we're the biggest city in Hancock County.
not
So
only are you going to be running against an open seat with an opposition, you're going to be running against the county too. You got your hands full because you are a
that's a,
city and you're the
I
largest
got big
city.
shoulders. You just can't see them.
Because even though you're running for that position, but it's the largest city in your county, so that it means that every little small county within me, every little small town or unincorporated, they're going to be mimicking you. So let's even think about this a little bit bigger as you win this seat. What do you want to actually see in your voice of being the head of your county or the city? What do you want to see for the Hancock County? Because you're going to have a lot of weight when it comes to the direction of where Hancock County goes.
Right. That's a good question. I guess we'll have to see, Lucretia, when I get in the role. Um, I, yeah, that's I can't, not that I can't imagine it, but I'm not sure really what role a mayor would play in cities outside of Diamond Head, other than like, being there to open up a new library or something like that. But
I know
yeah.
right here in Georgia, say that I live in Walton County. And of course, Walton County has a lot of different little small communities, unincorporated. Just in Walton County alone, I know that when we go to our county GOP meetings, we have at least, we call them dignitaries because they're all mayors or different commissioners inside of Walton County. That's Social Circle, that's Loganville, that's Monroe. And they all, believe it or not, they told me, no, we have our own conglomerate or meetings where all of us mayors or city council members, commissioners, we get together so we can actually help build our county even more. So when a mayor talked to another mayor, they actually form their own commission. So that county actually gets bigger. So say that we live in Walton County, so we're not worried about what Fulton County do because they have no control over here in Walton County. And all of the little small mayors in the small towns in the small cities, they all come together and they actually talk to one another so they could all be on one accord. And I found that so fascinating to be able to, when I go to my Walton County GOP meetings, I'm seeing the mayor of Social Circle, I'm seeing the mayor of Monroe, and they're all there together and they coming up with plans and talking amongst each other. That's what I was talking about right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So that is kind of give you a little bit more edge. Also, is that's something that you could be doing. Like an idea right now is hatching allies.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess that's what I'm trying to say.
there's a fundraiser every year called the March of the Mayors, and each mayor is supposed to bring like some kind they're responsible, the city is responsible, like Diamond Head, I think we had to bring in soup or something. And so there's 13 counties that are part of this fundraiser. So we all meet at a community center. And I did actually connect with the mayor of Long Beach, George Bass, and I met with him last week. We had coffee, and even though Long Beach is a mayor-run city and Diamond Head is a council manager-run city, I still asked him, what to give me some advice on how to be a good mayor, and he was a lovely man. It was a great conversation, and I appreciated him taking the time out of his busy day to see me. He
The,
gave me some good tips.
and the lady that just stepped up and relinquished the seat. Have you talked to her about the pitfalls or concerns that she might have went through while she was in that seat, in that position?
No.
Would you think she'd talk to you or mm-mm?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
sure.
Because there's a lot of
Yeah, I think
people.
I could reach out to her, and should I win, I definitely will. Because I'd like to learn, the ins and outs of it, and so I could be successful.
Okay. What now? Tell us a little bit more, not only about your background, But what more do you want to see? Even if in this center of power, as you're running for this seat, if you do not get that position, are you looking to jump to a little bit higher at the state level?
To be honest with you, this campaign is tough. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
people are mean.
And
And so I don't know. Carl's always joking with me. He's like, "Yeah, we need to after this, it's on to, bigger and better." And I don't know. But I would like to stay involved, even if I don't win, because I care. I've invested in our community, as all our residents have. So I want to see Diamond Head do well. So if I don't win, I'll try. I'll find other ways to stay involved.
do you think people? Why do you think that people are so mean? Because you just stepped out on faith and decided to run for this seat?
I think it's the politics. I
Well,
think some people that don't want to get involved, they associate even local politics with like national politics. Even though Diamond Head is not, I don't see it as a party line city. I'm not representing Republican or Democrat. I'm representing the whole city,
mm-hmm.
all the residents,
Yes.
and there's a little bit of both. So, yeah. Uh, I
Then where
actually
do you?
lost my train of thought. So
No,
what
it's
were we
not.
talking about?
No, it wasn't losing a train of thought because actually that makes you an even keel. So I can see where some of the hatred is coming from is because you want to let people know that you are a person that is going to be representing both Republican, Democrats, or people that don't even get involved in politics. And you're right, this society and the way, even on social media, the threats, calling out your name, feeling that you shouldn't have stepped out on faith, but or get out there to run, but they won't do it themselves. They only want to gripe from the sideline, and they want to make you an easy target. The what only advice I could give you on that one is don't let it stop you.
Yeah.
Don't let it stop you. It's tiring. People funky attitudes, but as long as you stick on your faith and your foundation of what you want to see for your community and stand on that and just get out there and continue knocking on doors, the sting of getting a door slammed to your face, it'll lessen. And then after
Yeah.
this win, you're gonna need a vacation away from
Yeah.
Diamond
Oh,
Head.
girl, I already had a girls' trip planned with my two girls, a niece, and one of my daughter's best friends. So we're gonna go visit my youngest. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. After this campaign, even though it was a short campaign, it was only 2 months. But I can't imagine it being longer.
So if
But
you what you
it's been
talking?
the blessing, I will say, and this is another reason why I wanted to get involved, is
Mhm.
because I wanted to meet more people in our community. And I've been able to do that. I've met some wonderful people that I'll be able to maintain friendships with. And and that was one of the reasons why I also threw my hat in, was just to meet door people. And going door to door is hard, but that's how you meet people. So
Okay, you do have volunteers to help you go from point A to point B.
yeah, it's Carl. He's my volunteer.
Y'all just get out
He,
there and knock on
People
doors.
have offered, but uh, uh, mm, this has a good, healthy retirement community too. There's a lot of so those that want to help, I don't know if they can go door to door, if you know what I mean.
Oh, but they
So
talk and they have a cell phone. Oh, you're in a retirement community. That's even better. They gossip. They gossip a lot. I mean, I'm learning this. My mom and them, they gossip a lot. So that is your volunteer list. Phone calls. You mind, Bertha? Calling the ladies on the golf course at the tees. That's right there. That's your
oh, there you go. All
volunteers.
right. I'm gonna use that one then, girl. I'm
Think
gonna call
about it.
after we get done. I'm gonna be calling some numbers.
Calling these, especially the ones that that throw card games or have bingo or out there and they have their teas or their little special dinners or lunch or breakfasts. Oh, the crud muffins. You need to get in contact. I know you got some old cranky old men that been rowling at the government since they was born and got out of the military. Go find those men at somebody's Waffle House or IHOP first thing in the morning. Sit down, start talking to it's about 5 of them. They know everything in the community. Make sure you get them and start getting them to make those phone calls. And after that, that is when you get over there to those women. Just go on to one of these little teas and sit down and get the tea. And then, because you know they gossip, and that's your free advertisement, and those your volunteers right there. Your name will be around town in 12
Good
hours.
idea. Why don't you come over here then and help me do that?
And go to a potluck. I know they still do potluck. I'm telling you.
Well, down here it's a crawfish boils.
That's even better. Bring a bag of crawfish or maybe some potatoes, and then just get out there and get you some. I'm telling you, hang around those old people. They gossip, and once you are in their favor, girl, they gonna do you ain't even gotta lift a finger. Carl could sit back and swing a golf club. But I didn't know it was that. Yes, you are in the prime. That is your favor. Older people, they love to gossip. They ain't grew up. They still Toys R Us kids. Go on over there and talk to those people.
I sure will. That's what I'll do as soon as we're done with this interview.
Because I can tell you right now, they want stuff to change, but not that much. They know where the bodies are buried, but not that much. They know who cheating on who and who got baby daddies all over the place. So if you really want genuine advice, genuine mentorship, it's the old crud muffins in your community. I mean, the elderly people. Because then they know they have a hand in leaving a legacy for that community, in that community. So you get the people that actually built that community, still loves that community, been in that community for 40, 50 years, and no one listened to these people. Well, you're going to be the person that's going to sit down and say, can you help me? And oh my God, the only thing all they have is time. I mean, it's ticking down, but they would love, because no one ever asked for their help to begin with.
That's true. And we also need to get the younger generation involved. You know, I mean, they're the ones, it's their future.
I say yes, but right now, the one with a whole bunch of time on their hand and a little bit of change too is the elderly community that is, and it's a golf community. You just won. Go on and get the nosiest older person that you got on your speed dial. Call them and say, SOS, I need your help.
Will do.
You're going to have bundt cakes and casseroles all at your front door. I'm telling you. So we got 2 minutes left. I'm going to let you wrap this up. Go ahead.
Well, thank you so much for having me. First of all, I really appreciate it. And I just, I want to be able to advocate for our residents here, for those that don't feel like they're heard or seen. You know, I want to be that person that, helps them out with their problems, let them know that they're important. And again, use my background to advance the city. So, we live in a Diamondhead that works for everyone.
Thank you so much, Heidi. And Dave,
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, and good luck. And
thank you.
No, here it is. Congratulations, getting a whole bunch of casseroles and asking these people for it.
Okay, girl, I'm getting on the phone right now.
You have a good one. All right, everybody.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
So yes, she is running for.
We are running a sale on our entire We the People line of products. Just use promo code TOLDYOUSO and get 15% off until the end of March. So order today.
It's Kool-Aid one. No, I got trippy too. I was like, Diamondhead. Oh my God, where is that? I've heard of this town before. So when I typed it in, welcome back everybody. When I typed it in, it was Hawaii. I said, Hawaii? We got somebody from Hawaii coming on here? No, it was Mississippi. When she said crawfish and boil, everybody down in the Gulf said America. Okay then, welcome back to The Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Yeah, that was Heidi Boyanton, and she is running, like she said, they don't call it mayorship, so that's the only thing I could call it. Mayorship of Diamondhead, Mississippi, and they got gambling down there from what I'm hearing. I can't eat shellfish because I'm allergic to iodine and shrimp, so Dave pops my hand. He just wants me to stay away from all of it, but I can eat whiting. So welcome back everybody to The Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. And like I said, y'all, April the 12th, it is 3 weeks away. We have a rally right here. So far, it has been sponsored by the Black Pack. It has been sponsored by us, Women for Gun Rights and Veterans for America First. If you want to sponsor us, please get in our inbox or just donate. It's 3 weeks away, and I hope y'all are coming because it's just getting bigger. Y'all just want to turn into a concert.